Just as we did with the valid patterns of argument, we want to take a look at the common valid patterns of cogent argument. And the first one we'll take a look at is most A's are B's, X is an A, therefore X is B, which was the pattern of the last example that we're considering. So there's the pattern, and it's if we were looking for an example, most Americans, A's are Americans, and B's are lovers of mom and apple pie. And Richard Legum is an American, therefore Richard Legum loves mom and apple pie. Right? Supposed to be an example. Sounds like a good inference, right? If you know most Americans love mom and apple pie, and maybe you don't think that one's true, but assume it is. And if you know that I'm an American, you would be reasonable, or would be probable for you to conclude that I love mom and apple pie. And here's another form of inference that works. We kind of see kind of often. X is an A, X is a B. Most ABs, that is, most things that have property of A and B, are C's, therefore X is a C. And let's get an example of that. Boris is healthy. Boris is a dog. And most healthy dogs like to chase squirrels. Therefore, Boris likes to chase squirrels, right? If most healthy dogs do like to chase squirrels, and Boris is a healthy dog, he likes to chase squirrels. And by the way, I'm trying to keep up with Feldman with funny names. Some of you have seen the Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoons with the squirrel and the moose, the squirrel being Rocky, the moose being Bullwinkle, and then there were the evil people, Boris and Natasha. So that's Boris chasing Rocky. Bad joke. Okay, I'll move on. We also have non-cogent patterns that we should take a look at. As usual, I tell you, make sure you know the cogent ones and just assume that the non-cogent ones aren't there. Most A's are B's. X is not an A, therefore X is not a B. Most Americans have not walked on the moon. The Queen of England is not an American. Therefore, the Queen of England has not walked on the moon. In other words, the Queen of England has walked on the moon. Not a good inference. The Queen of England, doesn't make it probable just because most Americans have not walked on the moon, and she's not an American. You can't conclude that she has not walked on the moon. And most A's are B's. X is an A, therefore X is a B. Therefore X is an A. Most pigeons can fly. Donald Duck can fly. Therefore Donald Duck is a pigeon. Not a. With those two premises do not make that conclusion probable, right? Because both premises are true. Most pigeons can fly. Donald Duck can't fly. Why? Because he's a duck. But that does not render it probable or reasonable, those two premises, that Donald Duck is a pigeon.